So today as a primer, I'm going to use glycerin. My dogs. And that is only going again on the T-zone. For my foundation, sadly, I'm using product only available, I believe, in Poland or in Europe. This is the Rain Matte Fluid, which I haven't used in a while, so I wanted to use it today. Kind of forgot how it was, if I liked it or not, so that's why I'm using it. And I'm using it with almost dry beauty sponge. I cleaned them today, so they're almost dry. I just realized that I forgot to conceal my under eyes, so as always, I'm using the Maybelline Master Conceal in Medium. And for my under eyes, to make them more bright, I'm using the Maybelline Instinct Age Rewind in Fair. And I actually took that little sponge off, so I'm hoping that now that this is off, the product will be a little bit better, because I thought it might be getting older, but it might have been the sponge, so we'll see. And to set my entire face, I'm using the Ben Nye Natural Set Powder with the beauty sponge. For my brows, as always, I'm using the Milani Paint Pad in medium brown. And as always, I'm going to speed through this part. Now for the eyes, to start off, I'm taking the Naked 3 palette. And for my transition color, I'm going to be using the color Nooner with a blending brush, and of course I'm just going to apply that in my crease. To deepen my crease up just a little bit, I'm taking the color Dark Side with a smaller fluffy brush, and I'm going to concentrate that color only in the lower crease, if that makes sense. For my lid, I am going to be using the NYX pigment, which, by the way, I went on their website and they're on sale for I think $2 a piece, and they last a really long time. They're amazing, I really like them. But as a base for the pigment, so it won't fall all over the place, I'm using this cream shadow from Flower Cosmetics, and it is called Good as Marigold. And that, with a flat brush, I'm going to apply on my mobile lid. And that's going to be the perfect base for the pigment. Apply the pigment, I'm going to use the same brush but the other side. And I'm just going to pick it up from the bottle. And I'm going to just put that on my lid. I just realized I forgot to specify which pigment I'm using. I'm using the Mink Pearl one. One thing that I don't like about them is that it's very hard to get out because they come in this little bottle. So I either end up getting a lot on me, like I have a lot in my hands, or it falls out a little bit, so that's the only negative, but I do like the product a lot. So now for my under eye, I'm going to go back to the dark side, not literally but the color, and with the same brush, that smaller fluffy brush, I'm going to pick that up and just put that on my lower lid. With the same blending brush, I'm going back to the color Nooner, and that I'm going to use to smudge that a little bit more. Now for this part, you're gonna need 2 separate angle brushes. And this is a little bit tedious and like annoying because there's so many, like you have to do it pretty much very slowly. But first I'm going to just pick up some of that cream color on one of the angle brushes. And I'm going to place that under my eyelashes on my lower lid and create like a line. And that's going to be the base for the pigment. And with the second brush, I picked up some pigment, and as you can see, it got really messy sadly. And I'm going to just place that on top of the cream. And there's a lot of fallout, so I'm trying to have my head tilted forward. And for the inner corner highlight, I'm using this white color from BH Cosmetics Wild Child palette, and I'm taking the frosty white and I'm putting that in the inner corners, and I'm going to join that to the bottom lash line. To line my waterline, I'm using the L'Oreal Pencil Perfect in Espresso. I'm using the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara, which is currently my favorite one. And I'm going to do the top and bottom lashes. So I decided as like a last minute thing that this look needed some lashes, so I put the Demi Wispies from Sound Perfect on. And now moving on to the face. To bronze it up, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Bronzer in Medium Bronze. This used to be my favorite one. Haven't used it in a really long time. And to contour, as always, I'm using the BH Cosmetics Forever Nude palette, and I'm using the last color right here. And for my blush, I'm using the Revlon Classy Coral blush. To highlight my face, I am going to be using the highlight that comes in the BH Cosmetics palette. And I'm gonna start with the large fan brush and then move to a smaller one for my nose and my cupid's bow. To line my lips, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Lip Liner in Coral. And as a lipstick, I'm using the Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid in Nude Flash, which lately has been my favorite nude lipstick. And this is the final result. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!